A rave party on board a luxury cruise liner that was a disaster waiting to happen. It had youngsters in heat and high on spirits. It had the known and unknown faces of Bollywood's glitterati and the rich and famous from the city's towering high-rises. But for the Narcotics Control Bureau, it was a grueling 2-week legwork and sleepless nights of sifting through generic and specific intelligence inputs that was ultimately used to bust this heady mix of paisa, power and posh addictions. And here's how, why, where, when and who all have been caught in the NCB net that has now spread far and wide to finally crack down on the multi-crore drug nexus that has been under the scanner for long, and especially after the mysterious death of Sushant Singh Rajput. Now earlier in the day, NCB Chief S.N. Pradhan told ANI that this raid is a result of a painstaking investigation that went on for 2 weeks. We acted on specific intelligence inputs. The involvement of some Bollywood links has come to light. He said, even as it is now 100% confirmed that Shahrukh Khan's son, 23-year-old Aryan Khan, is also one of the 8 youngsters nabbed from this crazy wild party that was busted last evening mid-sea on a luxury cruise liner. The visuals from this loud and colorful party are exclusively posted on my Instagram because they are too unsanskari for YouTube super sanskari community guidelines. I hope you understand and visit my Instagram to watch more. The NCB officials said that they received a tip-off about a rave party on a passenger cruise ship that was due to leave for Goa from Mumbai on the evening of October 2nd. The NCB officials booked their tickets on this completely sold out cruise and boarded the ship disguised as passengers, ready to strike down on the trippy youngsters flying high on nasha and dhuan. A source who was present at the party told a leading newspaper, as soon as the cruise left Mumbai coast and reached mid-sea, few passengers started consuming drugs, after which the NCB officials started their operation and caught them red-handed. Drugs like ecstasy, cocaine, MD and charas were recovered from the party on board the ship, the agency told the media. There are also 2 women among the 8 being questioned by the NCB. These 8 people are Munmun Dhamecha, Nupur Sarika, Ismeet Singh, Mohak Jaswal, Vikrant Chokar, Gomit Chopra, Aryan Khan, of course, and his friend Arbaz Merchant, who reportedly was the one to have invited Aryan Khan to the party. Later, reporters and Twitter users also dug out many pictures of Aryan and Arbaz's dosti on social media where they are flaunting their intense yarana. Now, a while ago, the NCB officials have confirmed that all 8, including Aryan Khan, are being questioned. Based on their statements, further action will be taken. Late last evening, NCB's Zonal Director Samir Wankhede and his team first took all the detainees along with their luggage to the NCB office in south of Mumbai. Once at the office, sources said that the procedures of seizing drugs in presence of eyewitnesses was carried out and a lot of investigation is still underway. Samir Wankhede has reportedly told the media that Aryan Khan is being grilled at the NCB office, and according to reports, his WhatsApp chats are also being examined. The detainees are also being sent for medical examination to a nearby government hospital according to NCB officials, as that will help them to ascertain whether they had consumed drugs or not. Some tweets claim that Shakti Kapoor's son and Shraddha Kapoor's brother Sidharth Kapoor was also detained at this party, but he later tweeted back and said that's wrong news. He is at home. The NCB hasn't confirmed his name either. Now, as per the latest Times of India report, the investigating agency has served arrest memos to all those who were detained in the raid. The formalities for serving these arrest memos has also been initiated. All 8 individuals who have been detained for questioning have been sent for their medical examinations by the NCB officials, and according to the sources, the formalities including recording of statements of all individuals and medical examinations might take a few hours to conclude. Meanwhile, Gauri Khan was seen heading to court from her home Mannat in Bandra after her son Aryan Khan was detained by the NCB, and Shahrukh Khan may also postpone his travel to Spain for the shooting of his film Pathan. Reportedly, SRK is in touch with the agency officials and receiving a minute-by-minute update of the ground situation at the NCB office in South Mumbai. On the other hand, Gauri Khan, who was supposed to leave for an international project, has also put her work on hold for now. Now, according to reports, Shahrukh Khan, who was to travel in the next few days, may not go out of the country after all until his son Aryan Khan's drug case is resolved. Previously, the actor was scheduled to jet off to Spain and shoot a special song with Deepika Padukone for Pathan. Now, sources close to the production house that is producing this film have suggested that those who had already been stationed in Pathan's overseas locations were informed to hold on to their plans. While it wasn't confirmed that the shoots would be cancelled, the crews were told to prepare for delays. It is learned that Shahrukh Khan and Deepika Padukone were to shoot a huge song with as many as 150 dancers in Madrid in Spain. Also an action sequence for which German race drivers have been called to shoot for the film in Spain are on standby. But you don't have to leave your home to be a part of my upcoming class on Saturday 11 a.m. which is all about communication for content creation. This is my new session called Mastering Communication for Content Creation. It will be live on Graphy by Unacademy this Saturday at 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So why am I doing this? It's because a lot of you have asked me about how I script my stories, narrate them and generally communicate on camera. So I'm going to cover all of that and more, and of course it will be an interactive session that will help you grow better, communicate better in any industry that you choose to pursue or even in your day-to-day lives. It has limited seats and it has much more insightful and practical lessons than my previous class. So register yourself if you want to take part in it by clicking on the link in description. Of course, let me know your thoughts on the latest developments of this shocker that's coming once again from Bollywood. Connect with me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's @ReviewRon. Subscribe here if you find my videos worth it. But even if you don't do any of these things, as always, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.